My husband is currently in the Marine Corps and we're going through a separation. Let me tell you about the drama that is currently happening in my life right now. So, a little over a week ago, me and my husband got into it and he attacked me in some manner. 911 was called. He was arrested and booked on base. We do live on base. And he stayed the night, came the next day to get his belongings. He was at my house for an hour. I had left. When he got his belongings, I then went through the house to see what all he took. We have a massive gun safe that's bigger than me. I went out there and he had deactivated it. He took the battery out so that I couldn't access it. I found a battery, put it in there, got into the safe. I was able to verify that four of the five fun things that a Marine would own are in there. So I am concerned that the fifth one is missing. I go down to PMO and I file a report for a missing one. In this span, I had also gotten a protective order, so an MPO on base through his command. He had called my son, asked to talk to me. I recorded it. He had also called my phone. I did not answer it. So I went down to PMO since he was in violation of the MPO and because one of the five fun items were missing out of the safe. I filed that report. I verified that those four are still left in the safe. Wednesday rolls around. I go to verify the serial numbers that PMO on base gave me to see which weapons are in there to find out the fifth one that's missing and try and find the documents. I open the safe to see all four of the fun items out of the safe. So I immediately call 911 because that means he came into the house at some point and took them, either while I was sleeping or he was watching the house to know when I left. Fun fact, we were home. We did a Walmart pickup on Tuesday. We were gone 30 minutes. I went to work and the kids went to school Wednesday morning. So either while we were sleeping or during those two times, he entered the home and took those four fun items out of the safe. Scared for my life, I called 911 and had to make another report. We went out to the camper with PMO, checked the camper to see if maybe he had stored the guns out there. They were not out there. So then I go down to the courthouse and I file a protective order with the county. And in this protective order, it requests that he must surrender these fun items to the sheriff's office within 24 hours of being served paperwork. That happened. He got served almost immediately through base legal. And then he requested to come to the house and get the rest of his items. I said I wanted to be at the house because this was not a free for all for him to take everything, furniture, all that. So PMO came, an officer watched him get all his items. Me and my children stayed in the back bedroom, and the officer did not let him take anything, which I appreciate. He was so good at what he was doing. And that was the end of that. I haven't talked to him. My kids haven't talked to him. And then he's about to get paid. And last night, or yesterday, not last night, he went in and he took me off all banking information, changed the account numbers, changed the debit card. I have no access to any funds. None. Nada. And all of our bills are auto draft to come out of the account, but I have verified that he has changed the account number to the checking account. So all those bills are going to bounce back. So yeah, here I am now left with literally nothing, not any money. And yeah, if anybody has experienced this, what else can I do? Because his command is being useless. They told me they can't do anything. I'm going through FAP. They haven't really said much either. Now, if he goes into housing on base and puts in the notice, then what do I do? Y'all, I have no family, nothing. Ugh. Anyways, if you watch this far, I'm in the creator fund, so I'll get paid for this video. So, like, comment, share. Anything helps.